The man was grabbing ice cubes from the freezer and shoveling them into his mouth, not wasting any of them. He scrapes the mold off the old crackers with a knife, spreads a bit of expensive caviar on it and sends it into his mouth. It's the only food he has left. 3 days ago he had infiltrated the mansion to steal from it, and when he was evacuating he had entered the wrong code and triggered the security system, locking all the doors and trapping him inside. Hungry, he set his sights on the fish in the tank and chopped up the fish meat and wrapped it in flour to make fish balls. But one bite, the strong smell of fish made him dry heave on the spot. He used a tool to pry open the storage cabinet and found some food and a piece of frozen steak, which finally solved the problem of hunger. To his further surprise, the vegetation, which had been deprived of water, suddenly began to water. He immediately jumped in to drink the fresh water. After drinking his fill, he began to think of an escape plan. He tore down the expensive curtains, took down the king-size bed and took out the rope, and tied all the furniture together and piled them up to a height of 6 meters. He carefully climbed up, but found that the window was a piece of bulletproof glass. At this time the temperature inside the room reached 41 degrees. He was so hot and sweaty, even if he stripped off all his clothes, but it did not help. By chance, he realized that the cleaner was cleaning outside the door. He rushed to the door and shouted for help, but the cleaner was wearing headphones and couldn't hear him, so he quickly left. At that moment the damaged air conditioning control panel suddenly resumed operation and the temperature quickly dropped to 26 degrees. Relieved, he began to catch the fresh water from the sprinklers in a glass bowl and store it. But the food had to run out someday. He had to look for a way to escape again. After rummaging through the mansion to no avail, he inadvertently looked up and saw the $1 million vase in the corner. He smashed the vase to protect his eyes with the shards, climbed up the homemade ladder, and twisted the ceiling screws little by little. When the last screw is loosened, he finally escapes from the luxury cage.